to Will at Work. I'm Kevin. Today we're looking at the Othello Multivision. This was made by Tsukuda original or Tsukuda original, something like that. I can't speak Japanese, so who knows. Basically, this was a licensed clone of the Sega SG-1000, also known as the Mark I, and it came with the built-in game Othello, which, as far as I know, was not released for the SG-1000, making this somewhat of a separate system because it has an original title for it, but just barely. It also could play SC-3000 games like most SG-1000 systems could as well. The SC-3000 was Sega's computer that they released in the 80s that basically was an SG-1000, just had a keyboard and, some, software for businesses and word processing and all that fun stuff. But basically, yeah, the Othello Multivision here would play standard SG-1000 games. You can see in the version I have here, which I pre-recorded this earlier, but I'm overdubbing it now because it's a little bit later. And my intent was to play this system, but this was actually the last system I was looking at before I decided to pack everything up and start cleaning out these rooms. So I never got a chance to actually record the video on this one. But it does work, but I just don't have it on video. Anyway, it's just a standard system, but it has a controller on the unit itself, and it does not have a port for an additional controller. It has this like weird keyboard on it as well. And so you would have to actually sit with that either on your lap or, on the floor in front of you, and have to use that odd controller in order to make it work. There is actually a game port on that one side. Well, that's a question. I've read documentation online that said that there was not, but they did release a later model that used a D-pad and supposedly a external joy port. This unit, I don't know, because I just looked at that 9-pin. I'm assuming that's another joystick port, but whatever. So see, that's the thing about sometimes you read things and the accuracy of what you're reading isn't necessarily correct. So it looks like you could potentially plug in a controller to this Multivision. It's a little bit orange in color because of the aging of the white, etc. But otherwise, yeah, it's just a Sega Mark I system that was licensed, and it didn't do very well. It was kind of expensive, and but again, only just had the one game. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.